Today, I just woke up and I said, instead of waiting on a good day, waiting around through ups and downs, waiting on something to happen, I just said,
all right, and we are live. Welcome, Pinellas. It's Rob Barber, your digital mayor with PinellasLive.com, or a 7-minute daily web show sponsored by the Moeller&Barber real estate team and Coastal Commercial. And I'm super excited about today because we are here to talk about an event that's coming up that Pinellas is just so set up for, but also about someone who had a real heart for living life and living Pinellas. And I'm gonna let Tim and Debbie get into all that. But I'm here today with Debbie, my co-host, and I'm gonna turn it over to her to introduce Tim and enjoy the next 7 to 10 minutes, guys. That Pinellas is an exceptional place and the people are even better. So check it out.
Okay. Well, Rob and I just met Tim, so this is we're going to learn about him just as you're going to learn about him. He's the Deputy Director of Visit St. Pete Clearwater.
Yes.
As of February this year, right?
Correct.
And has a history with Firestone Grand Prix and the Andretti marketing. But we're really not going to focus on that today because we want this to be about Terry Tomalin, who a lot of people loved. If you read the outdoor section, he was the editor for the Tampa Bay Times. He was beloved by everybody that knew him and people that didn't know him. And he died shockingly in May of a heart attack at a very young age. So for his memorial, there was a paddle out at Fort DeSoto, which was well attended. And Tim, I think you came up with the idea to do this annual memorial tribute to him. So we're going to talk about that today because we want people to be excited about it and come join, because even if you don't paddle, you can be a volunteer or you can come to Three Daughters afterwards and drink a beer and toast Terry's memory.
Yeah, exactly, and you hit it on the head that Terry was known to connect people, to talk about adventure, and to talk people into adventure. And it was something that struck me, and I spoke with Kanika about it shortly after Terry's passing, that wouldn't it be great to continue on Terry's legacy of connecting friends, family, and people who don't know each other like us today.
Right, and I just want to say Kanika is the Deputy Mayor of St. Pete. Some people won't know that.
Yeah, so, and Kanika, both she and I have the great fortune of being St. Petersburg natives. And we went through Leadership St. Pete together. So a lot of connection with Terry and Kanika. And the idea behind this is family, friends, fun, and adventure. And again, it represents really what Terry was about in terms of the fact that he not only had one of the best jobs, as he self-proclaimed, that to be an outdoors editor here in Pinellas County in the Bay Area is a phenomenal job. It's, and I know what that feels like. We've all had jobs that we've really enjoyed. And so this event is a way of honoring Terry, and it was pulled together by a group of friends that we all knew Terry and know the family and continue, obviously, all those friendships. But it was a way to bring a fun aspect of our honoring Terry together. Two things: adventure on the water and drinking beer.
Right.
And that's
two things that he would have liked.
Exactly. So we thought, how perfect is that? So the event's going to be held on December 4th, and it's going to be a paddle. It's going to consist of two parts. There's going to be a social paddle across Tampa Bay. It'll start at Picnic Island over in Tampa and we'll make our way across the bay to the Venetian Isles and then down the coast to North Shore Park. The second component is there will be a 3 and a 1 mile paddle component in and out of North Shore Park, with the idea being that groups of people will meet the bay crossers at some point. We will all come in together. This is not a race.
Yeah.
This is a social paddle, and it's all vessels that you self-propel.
Yeah.
So no sailing, no
Yeah.
power boats, anything like that. So kayaks, skis, stand-up paddle.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, and then we'll continue with the festivities. Will all migrate over to Three Daughters that afternoon, probably around noonish, and toast each other and Terry and the family and.
In a way that he would love and really appreciate it. And talk about. I'm sorry, Rob.
One, just the point you made, which has just really struck me in my heart at this one time, is that Terry's memory is just bringing us together.
Yes.
But this also is a function that will continue to pull people together.
Yes.
And, you know, that's just, I think that's amazing. That's
and it's one of those things that, you know, again, Terry tried to excite people, and he did excite people about the community that we live in, to try new things. You know, there are a lot of people that migrate here from other areas for the very reason that we sort of take advantage of, and sometimes take for granted as a community.
Right.
So this is, again, one of those sort of opportunities that we have to say, you know, let's do this for Terry,
Yeah.
and let's do it for each other.
Yeah.
And that's really the essence of this.
How did you meet Terry?
We met years ago when I, probably when he first came to town,
Okay.
and I was
Sure.
doing the Grand Prix and
Yeah.
some other things.
Awesome.
And you picked, so the paddle is December 4th, it's a Sunday.
Yes.
And you told me earlier you picked it because Kanika wanted to do something around Terry's birthday, which is November 25th, to
Yes,
honor
being
his
his brother.
birthday, and this was the best time to do it.
Yes.
And I think it starts at 9 o'clock in the morning at Picnic Island. Is that
It does,
correct?
and all the information's on paddleguru.com, and we have a website here, paddleguru.com/races/paddle-XTB, honoring Terry Tomalin. And the paddle XTB is across Tampa Bay. That's how we came up with the
Oh,
name.
that's great.
Yes.
And so we'll put that link on.
Yeah, we're going to link up
the,
everything down in the comments. You guys will have access to all that, so we'll make sure you get down there. Make sure you don't have to write it down. But yeah, it's a great event, guys. And I don't want you guys to think that, you know, we're trying to push a particular event or try to promote something. This really is something that is exceptional about Pinellas, and in particular, it's linked to the people that continue to make it great and the friendships that make it great. And this is just a perfect example. And I hope that you guys are seeing that today, that real friendships happening, creating, and continuing to push the exceptional life that Pinellas is.
And the Boy Scouts that Terry was, you know, a part of with the son, and that he contributed so much time towards, are going to be participating. They're going to
that's
help us
awesome.
out in North Shore. There's also, when you go to register, there's an opportunity to donate to 3 charities that were charities of choice for Terry. They're listed there on the website. And the idea of hosting this event to honor Terry around his birthday was really something that came from Kanika, because obviously we have the benefit of potentially year-round, you know, weather to do an event like this. It's pushing it a little bit now as we hit December. The water temp's a little bit down, the winds pick up a little bit, but we thought, you know, what better way? Again, Terry would have wanted it this way.
To be pushing the edge.
Yeah, a little bit here too. So if people are wondering why now this time of year and all that, and of course, there's so many activities on our waterfront these days and around the county that it's hard to really pick any date that's free for everybody's calendar. So we kind of arrived at this December 4th date by default, but hopefully it's well received.
Sure.
And we'll make it a tradition going forward.
And even if people don't want to be out on the water, they could be down at North Shore Park when all the paddlers come in, because that would be a terrific way to join in. And that time of year is usually beautiful, and hopefully it won't be freezing.
And you can work on some Thanksgiving and get ready for the other holidays that are coming up. So this might work out pretty well for everybody.
Okay. Well, guys, that's just about our wrap-up time today. We really wanted to get you excited about this event that's coming up, and again, hit up in the comments, take a look at that, get the information. If you have any questions, direct message us. We'll get you in touch with the organizers or anything else that you need. But get off your butts and go to this event. But we always like to end our time with Pinellas Live by asking our guests for some wisdom. And so I kind of teed up Tim a little bit at the beginning of this, and just kind of Tim, what is on your mind? What's some wisdom that you could share with the folks that are going to see this today, or maybe even 20 years from now?
I think in the spirit that we've been talking about here is the spirit of adventure in enjoying family, friends, and having fun. And if you can throw some added adventure on top of all that, then the better off you'll be.
Well, you heard it here. Tim has coined the 3 F's now that we will call it forevermore Pinellas Live: friends, family, and fun. So that's Tim. Thank you for the time.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Really appreciate it. So, Debbie,
Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. That's our time with Pinellas Live. We really hope you enjoyed it today. Get off your butts, go out and do something that's exceptional in Pinellas, and we always like to end by telling you we love you. All right, guys. Take care, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed that episode of Pinellas Live presented by the Moeller&Barber real estate team. If you'd like to get notifications when our newest videos show up, hit our subscribe button over here. Also, we're going to throw up a few other videos that you may like, and they're going to show up over here, so take a look at those.
But most of all, hit us up in the comments. Love to know what you think. Take care, everybody.